Hello, welcome back to Building with Boba. Today we're going to be learning how to make a really cool wallpaper like this in the app Procreate Pocket. So the app Procreate Pocket is basically the phone version of Procreate. It's a professional app used by a lot of animators and digital artists. Unfortunately, I believe it's only available on iOS and iPadOS devices such as an iPhone or iPad. But there are other apps very similar to this on Android, Windows, Mac, and Macs. So I really like having a cool 4K wallpaper, and there's wallpapers like these I really like, but they weren't just the colors I liked. Here are some of them. And so I decided I wanted to make my own because I feel like it's really cool to have my own artistic work on my home screen of my phone. So I saw the Procreate was on sale. Also, it's in the description of the video to check it out. So first thing we're going to do is open the app and press the plus button at the top. Well, first we'll look at some example projects I made before. This was the first project I made. I basically made it with my own without watching any videos or anything. Second one, which is the one you see on my home screen with just like slightly different colors, darker and whatever, is I watched a YouTube video about more specifically how to make it. And afterwards I made two more experimental ones with a bunch of different colors like this one, and just two colors like this. So the first thing you do is you press this plus button in the right corner, the screen size. I'm going to choose my own screen size, which is this pixel. It might be different for your phone, but it really depends on if it's for your screen or for something else. Then using two fingers, I'm going to zoom out a bit. It just makes it easier to see. And the tools are this paintbrush tool. You can click it and choose a different brush. For this video, we're going to be using a turpentine brush. So you go to painting and scroll down a bit to where it says turpentine. There's this tool, which is like using your finger to smudge things, I guess. The eraser. This one is called layers, to add different layers to this project. And the last one is the colors. When you first download the app, you only have these three: Ascend, Campfire, and Flourish palettes, and it's really easy to add more. You go up to the top, select New Palette, and you can create it by just putting a bunch of colors and delete it by swiping. Or you can import it and take it from a picture. For example, this photo right here, it creates a palette from that photo. Now, first thing is to set the background color not to white. Set it to like a neutral color that's a bit more brighter than white, I think looks best. But if you want to leave it at white, that's fine. I'm going to do it to like light blue, like this. And now I'm going to start painting. You can paint wherever you want, however you want. Another really cool tool is when you're choosing colors. On the bottom you can see there's different things such as disc, classic, harmony, value, and palettes. If you select harmony, it's really cool. There's two colors that show up, complementary colors. Or you can also do tetradic or other of these. that make really good combinations of colors. For example, the yellow matches this blue. I really like orange and blue together, so that's what's going to be in a lot of this. You can do basically whatever you want and it'll still look really cool. And you can see I'm just choosing randomly what colors I like. And if you don't like it, you can always undo. To undo, you just use 2 fingers and tap. To redo, use 3 fingers and tap. I learned this by just looking it up. Because this is a phone app, a lot of the tools and stuff are gesture based. I decided the greens are a bit too bright, so I'm going to remove them by undoing. Adding some blue. And on the left you can see there's also pressure you can change. And size. I'm just making lines. You can basically do whatever. And now for the final step, let me add one more color. Okay. To make it like look watercolor like, sort of like in this photo. To do that, it's pretty easy. You click on the modify button. You click on this one that looks like a wrench. Sorry, not a wrench, a wand. Press retouch, liquefy. And so if you click liquefy mode, mine it twirl left, but there's a bunch of different ones. Push, pinch, twirl left and right. Crystals. The one I usually use are twirl left and twirl right. And that basically achieves the effect of the watercolor type paint. If you hold your finger at one spot for too long, this is kind of what it looks like. See there. And you just want to like go around a little bit, move around the little pieces. That looks pretty cool. And switch it to twirl right, and it'll go oppositely. And right here, it kind of like turns it into a brown mush, so I don't like that. So I'm going to undo it a bit, fix my mistake. I can also use push to move things around a bit. 5, 6, choose. I can do little refinements such as expanding or pinching parts. And basically that's it. This is my wallpaper. This is my new wallpaper photo. All I have to do is press modify again. Click on the wrench. There's actions such as add, canvas, guides, and share. You just share your image to JPEG or PNG, and then it goes to your Photos app. I'll do one more just for demonstration's sake to make kind of like a mirror to the original photo I was looking at. This one. But not exactly the same. So first, background color. Let's look at the background color of the other photo. It's like a purplish hue. So I'm going to use this one. Now I'm going to use the dark color to do some things like that. And okay. Then another purplish hue. Maybe this one's too similar to the original. Like this. It's just however you want to do it. You can do whatever you want, basically. Then I'm going to add some white. I feel like those lines are too thick, so I'm going to decrease them. Add some more brighter colors. Since I'm not trying to copy it, I can just do whatever I would like to do. And since I'm basically just learning it a few days ago, these are to the extent of the skills I have. But just to show you how easy it is to learn new skills. Right now it just looks like a bunch of ink splats. But now when I modify it and add that liquify, it just really makes it look so cool. And look at that, I made really another cool wallpaper in just like 2 minutes. And I could save it the same way I just showed. I'm pretty much done. That's the end of this video. It was a lot different than the usual videos I do with CAD and entrepreneurship. But this is a skill I just learned a few days ago, and I thought it was really cool. And I wanted to share with you, so you could maybe decide I want to go do more stuff in Procreate. I probably won't be doing any more videos about this, but let me know if you enjoy it or want any more videos. Thank you.